Hello everyone, this is Metal Kid Doc, back for another Pokemon Leafgreen video. In the last episode, we came from Mount Moon and we finished that dungeon, the second dungeon of the game. And now we're in Cerulean City, and home of the second gym leader, Misty, the tomboyish mermaid. Speaking of Misty, she is definitely, well, I'm gonna say, she's my favorite of Ash's female companions, honestly. I like the core frickin' Brock, Misty, Ash trio. They were awesome. But yeah, we're gonna be taking on Misty today. And yo, champ in the making! Let me give you some advice. The leader, Misty, is a pro who uses water-type Pokemon. You can drain all their water with grass-type Pokemon, which we have, or you might use electric-type Pokemon and zap them, which we also have. So either way, we're gonna see if we can just destroy Misty. And, well, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this is my second attempt of me trying to do this gym because I got destroyed by Misty, and trust me, I thought she was gonna be a cakewalk because she doesn't have any psychic moves, but apparently she has another move that can really throw a wrench into your plans if you're really unlucky like I am. And I'm gonna straight up just show that fight, or just put it in like a blooper reel or something. The first ever attempt of me trying the fight. Because, oh my god, it was so bad. Like, I literally couldn't do a thing, I kept hitting myself in confusion. Which, yeah, we're gonna get to that when we get to that, but for now, let's just take out and get some experience. Swimmer Lewis sends out a shelter. I hope we win this time, because I'm just trying to keep a steady pace for the viewers here. I don't want you guys to just be like, oh, he lost? Is that what we're supposed to do? Okay, I don't know where I'm going with that, but I just don't want it to, I just want to keep the pacing and flow of my videos, so if this does turn out to be a failed recording, then, well, let's just say you're gonna have more blooper reel stuff to deal with, because I basically kept that whole recording of the Misty fight my first time, and it was so bad I totally would just want to, like, just separate the clip and maybe make it like a little highlight thing or something. That could be fun. But yeah, Misty is no joke. I underestimated her last time, but this time I'm ready. I'm level 23 now. We'll see if that makes a difference. You overwhelmed me! Well, let's get this fight started. Bring it on, Misty. Hi, you're a new face! Only those trainers who have a policy about Pokemon can turn pro. What's your approach when you catch and train Pokemon? My policy is an all-out offensive with water-type Pokemon. That's an odd way of saying things, honestly. An all-out offense would make more sense to say. But hey, this is coming from the guy who can mince words a lot, or a guy who stumbles on his words constantly, so you know that's... Yeah, I'm gonna put the Staryu to sleep, because last time this little guy wreaked havoc. So the move they like to use is Water Pulse, which is a 60 power water-type move, which doesn't do a lot of damage to a grass-type, but my god, if it hits you, you're probably likely to be confused, which, like I mentioned, it's terrible. And so, literally the whole fight last time was just me trying to... It was just me trying to even get a hit on Misty's Pokemon. Like, I couldn't get a hit off of it. And the only way I was doing damage was through... What's it called? The only way I was doing damage was through... Oh, yeah, I was also missing my attacks. Like, I know it's 95% accurate for... Oh, come on! Yeah, see? That was happening. Shenanigans. Stop missing! Okay, good. And I think this thing has natural cure, so I gotta be quick on killing this thing. And hopefully this time I land Razor Leaf. Finally! Yeah, I was gonna say, the one time I did put the Starmie to sleep after I was like on low health, I missed all my attempts and it just woke up and defeated me. And then Pikachu just got destroyed. But yeah, there we go. The fight is much... Status is really important to use in this fight. Trust me, if you really underestimate Misty, she's no cakewalk. Wow, you're too much! Alright, you can have the Cascade badge to show you beat me. And there we go. So yeah, never underestimate Misty. The Cascade badge makes Pokemon up to level 30 a day. That includes even outsiders that you got in trades. There's more, you can even use Cut anytime, even out of battle. You can cut down small trees and open new pathways. You can also have my favorite TM. And that's the move she would have used if she actually decided to play it smart. But her Staryu, if it landed Water Pulse, it essentially has a chance to confuse you. It's really not fun. Like, trust me, I'm gonna totally send you guys the first attempt of this fight because it was so bad, guys. But we're not done yet. In fact, we were only 6 minutes in. Let's go heal up and see what else is there to explore in this town. Because it is a bigger town than Pewter, I gotta say. A lot more to check out. Let's see. Hello, sir. Only skilled traders can collect Pokemon badges. I see you have at least one. Those badges are amazing. Excuse me, I have 2, sir. Those badges have amazing secrets, did you know? Now then, which of the 8 badges should you want to know? The Boulder badge. Attack stat of your Pokemon goes up? Yeah, it actually increases your stats, believe it or not. So, there is some there's other merits than besides getting better having less limitations in what you choose. You can actually get stat buffs from... You can get stat buffs, which is really neat. And then over here, there's a little secret that I didn't know about until I was older. But there's a rare candy back here, and we're totally saving these rare candies for something big. That's what I'm gonna say. Let's check this house. Hello, sir. I concoct a variety of medicine from berry powder. Using good berry powder, I can make any kind of medicine. Now tell me, do you have any interest in berries? No! You have no interest in berries. Young one, it's important to take an interest in all sorts of things. Even if those things are berries. You know what, fine. I'll say sure. Why must you lie to me? How many berries do you have? Not a one. Well, excuse me for wanting to just say yeah to your question. Yeah, pretty much this guy, I think, just does medicine powder or something. I don't know, it's kind of some online thing. And yep, the guard's still blocking the way. So that means you have to defeat Misty and continue up the road. So, yeah. I was hoping to be able to leave Cerulean early, because we can technically, once we are able to leave Cerulean, we can actually catch our second Pokemon, finally. But for now, we're just gonna have to go up and... Actually, there's something I want to do. I'm not feeling confident for what we're about to go up against. So I want to quickly go and catch a few Pokemon, just because. We have 4 Pokeballs. I want to go show off the new encounters real quick. You can get over here. Of course, there's your standard Mankey, of course. This will also be a good opportunity to train a Tenchu, since I did not want Tenchu fighting in the gym. I wanted all of Lettuce to get all the experience in there because, well, of that first recording and all. Oh yes, new Pokemon. It's a Sandshrew. It's our first ground type of the game. First pure ground type. And it's pretty alright. It's something. Let's see, can we paralyze it? I know it's ground type, but can we status it with electricity? No, we can't. We're gonna have to rely on sleep powder and some... I think we have quick attack too, we can do some damage to him. Oh, there we go. We have to let the Sandshrew get static from us. We can't static it itself. That's just how it goes. A backwards way of trying to status it, but hey, I'll take it. There's also another Pokemon we can catch here in Leafgreen. But yeah, we'll get to that when we get to that. I'll probably see if we can catch it, get it in the next few encounters, and if it's one of the rare Pokemon again, then, well, we're not gonna worry about it. I'm just glad we finally beat Misty. I say finally beat when it only took me 2 tries. But still, that's 1 try too many. Of course, there's Rattata in this grass, of course. Wouldn't be your standard Kanto route without a Rattata. Don't forget the Pidgeys, too. You know, I'm just gonna say it. You can find Arbok, or not Arbok, you can find its pre-evolved form, Ekans, in this grass, and it's a poison type. It's your first option, really. I've used one before, it's meh. It's there. And over here, there's something interesting. Hello there, do you happen to have a Poliwhirl? Would you agree to trade for my Jinx? I don't have anything. I don't have any Poliwhirl, but Jinx is actually a really good offer. You can't get... you don't have the ability to catch Poliwhirl yet, but it's worth the trade. My husband likes trading Pokemon. You're collecting Pokemon for your Pokédex, aren't you? Would you please trade with him? If I ever get the chance, sir, I will, because that's the only way you can get Jinx in this game. You can get it in other ways in, like, Gen 1, but the only way you're going to be getting Jinx in this game, and in this generation, mind you, is by that guy. Of course, you can get it through breeding and all that, but you have to get it from the guy first. So that guy holds the key of all... So that guy holds the ancestor of all Jinxes in Gen 3. There. That was not the best observation, but hey. It's an observation. Let's see what this Sandshrew has. It's got Defense, Curl, and Scratch. I'm actually going to put it away. It's not going to be too helpful for what's coming up. We got a lot of... Oh! I want to keep Tempchu for this. We'll keep him in the back of our party. We're gonna tempt Lady Luck now. Oh, wait, you need to heal first. But you're gonna see what I mean by tempt Lady Luck in 1 second. Because we're going to be taking on another boss immediately. And right here. Here he is. It's this jerk. Yo, Doc! You still struggling along back there? I'm doing great. I've got a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Here, let me see what you caught, Doc. Yeah, we have to face Ethor again. And this time he has stronger Pokemon. And I'm not confident in Tempchu to get the job done. Oh, come on! Yeah, that's gonna be a big thing. And it's gonna... Oh, that's gonna be terrible. But I do have a plan. I'm gonna put it to sleep, and... You know what? I take back what I said about Tempchu, because I'm actually gonna have to switch out to him so I can clear my accuracy. Oh, no. I'm not running. I don't want to run. I'm not a coward. I want Tempchu to come out to clear out. So if you switch out, the stat reduction actually goes away. So it's pretty. It can be advantageous to. It can be advantageous to switch out if you get statused. Also, this actually could work, because Pikachu, of course, does super effective damage against flying types. Just stay asleep. There we go, and a critical hit, too. How does that feel, huh? There we go, Rattata. I'm actually gonna Thunder Wave it. And it's gonna do a lot of damage with its quick attacks, and it's got priority too. I'm actually gonna switch out. Yes, 2 more Pokemon left. And there's one that's scary and one that's just kind of there. There it is, Charmander, and now it's got Fire moves, so it can actually do some pretty significant damage to us if it can land a hit on us. I thought it could learn Fire moves in the second fight we had with him, but apparently that was wrong. But now it can, and it can do some pretty serious damage if it lands a hit. So I'm gonna do my old reliable strat of just putting it to sleep and using Leech Life. Yeah, watch. Ugh, that's gonna hurt. Okay, didn't do too much. I'm just so used to, like, it landing either a crit or just doing more damage. But I guess maybe it's just because we're a higher level or something. I'm gonna put it back to sleep. Plus, I just am feeling like somehow this fight's gonna not go our way at some point. And I think our only roadblock now is just to take out this Charmander. Because his final Pokemon can't really do anything. But it will do things later, in its later fights. Also, it can be sometimes advantageous to just use a not very effective move because of same type attack bonus. Which essentially is just you wanna be using moves that are related to your type if you want to do more damage. Like, Tackle could do more, but I do not want to risk it. And there we go, the rival fight is as good as done, because his final Pokemon is Abra. And as you're about to see... Okay, never mind, you don't even get to see. Not only is it frail, but it only knows one move and it doesn't actually do anything. It uses the move Teleport, which can pretty much just swap to other Pokemon, but that's it. Hey, guess what? I went to Bill's and I got him to show me his rare Pokemon. That added a lot of pages to my Pokedex. After all, Bill's a world famous as a Pokemaniac. He invented the Pokemon storage system on PC too. Since you're using his system, you should go thank him. Well, I better get rolling. Smell you later! Well, I'll smell you later. Oh, you're back. Oh yeah, right! I feel sorry for you. No, really. You're always plodding behind me. Well, I'm always beating you. Except for that first time, but... we don't count that first time. That was a fluke. And you know it. So here, I give you a little present as a favor. A fame checker. This useless thing. A chatty gossip like you, that thing's perfect. I don't talk, sir. Red doesn't talk. Alright, this time I really am gone. Smell ya! You forgot to say smell ya later. Excuse me, sir. I guess it's part of his... I didn't even hear him go down the ledge or anything. Let's heal up. Surprised that fight went well as it happened, as it occurred. Because that fight, I tend to find that the rival fight tends to be the harder of the two fights. Misty tends to be an easier sort, but I guess it's because I chose Ivysaur. But I knew I was going to struggle against one of them, I guess, but I didn't expect it to be Misty. I expected the rival fight to take more attempts. People call this the Nugget Bridge.
beat 5 trainers and win a fabulous prize. Think you got what it takes? Well, I beat Misty and my rival, so I think I got what it takes. And here we are again with the very low variety bug catchers and their Caterpies and their Needles. No variety, I tell ya. And I'll do this grinding for Tenchu now, because I think I still got enough experience in this episode. He pretty much carried both fights. And hey, I said Caterpie and Weedle, and there's a Weedle. Let me guess, Kakuna and Metapod are next. Double Team. You know what? I said it was... In my first recording, I said I wouldn't want Double Team, but honestly, I would actually take it over Tail Whip. So yeah, I will take Double Team over Tail Whip, because Pikachu's frail, and it needs all the evasion it can get. But yeah, what Double Team does is it essentially raises your evasion and makes opponents miss more. And yeah, Metapod. Let's see if we can complete this quadrilogy with Kakuna. I know there's one extra Pokemon, but it's probably just another Caterpie, or it's probably one of the 4 again. Yeah! I was right! That's what I always thought it sounded like, just ping, ping. But Tenchu makes swift work of them. Use Surdy to catch better bug types. Woo! Good stuff! Moving on to the next trainer. I'm second! Now it's serious! Well, that bar isn't very high to clear. Let's see how... Okay, Pidgey. Easy pickings. Oddish. Numon. That's more serious if you think about it. Always need to paralyze them. Because they will status you as well. And they will use this move, which will make it so it lowers your evasiveness. It's essentially the opposite of Double Team, where pretty much it makes it easier for you to land, get hit. Are you just gonna spam Sweet Scent, or are you actually gonna attack? Okay, so I was wrong. Grass does do neutral against Electric, but Electric doesn't do too much against Grass, I think. Which, fair enough, I guess. I guess in a way that kind of makes Ivysaur even more overpowered if you think about it, because you pretty much have 2 gyms where you are super effective against them, and while the second gym can be hard if luck isn't on your side, the third gym is just neutral, so you can technically still use Ivysaur and not. But at that point of the game, there's a lot of options that open up to you in terms of how you can shut down the third gym. So at that point, like after you get to the 4th gym, pretty much just you'll have something to counter the 4th gym, and so yeah, it's pretty much playing easy mode with like Bulbasaur. Except it's a little more patience. Because if you're a little more impatient with Bulbasaur, you'll probably run really crappy sets. Like you'll have like Poison Powder, Sleep Powder, if one like move, like for one of the 4 sets. What I'm saying is that you'll have like Leech Seed, Poison Powder, Sleep Powder, then like something like Tackle. You don't want that. You want to optimize your 4 moves. And the next opponent for Tenchu, coming in at number 3, Timmy. Oh, finally. Now that's more competition for Tempchu. And you know what? I will actually switch because Tempchu isn't going to do too much against Sandshrew. I think it would just be nice to just take out. I didn't mean it hits. Okay. This controller is kind of faulty sometimes. It sometimes stutters a bit. I'm using a D-pad on a GameCube controller, which is not known for being reliable. Let's see. Ekans. Yeah, that's the Pokemon. That's the Pokemon I was referring to earlier that you can find in the tall grass, the first poison type. It has Intimidate, which is a pretty good ability, but it's found on better Pokemon, trust me. I think it has Shed Skin, but I'm gonna do like Shed Skin and Natural Cure do the same thing where it cures your status effect in like it cures your status effect in like a turn or two, but it's good to get the jump on Pokemon this way. Okay, just woke up. Coming in at number 4, it's Last Rally and her Nido Red Mail. Not too much of an issue. Just zap them. Come on, you can survive this. Okay, never mind. Tempchu, you disappoint me. Actually, never mind. You actually took out 3 trainers without healing. That's actually pretty impressive. But I expect better from you, Tempchu. Well, if it wasn't gonna die by attacks, it was probably gonna die because of poison point. And that's an ability. I lost 2. Let's go heal real quick, because I don't want Ivysaur to get overleveled, like I said. The reason why is actually just because of what we saw in the Badge House. Pokemon only obey you up to a certain level, so, like I said, we don't want Ivysaur to get overleveled. Anyway, we're almost done with the Nugget Bridge, and I think after that we can actually leave Cerulean City, which we'll definitely come back and we'll do the rest of the quest if you can. If we just have to do the Nugget Bridge, and if we just have to do the Nugget Bridge without having to go to Bill's house, which is what our rival mentioned, then well, we will just try to head out because I want to catch my second Pokemon, so we can finally have something that is not Tempchu on our team. I still probably will I could use Tempchu, but I'm so committed to using another electric type that I'm not wanting to swap him out. Oh, yeah, and of course, he's pretty frail too. My electric type I have planned to use aside from Tempchu is frail as well, but he has way faster speed to make up for it. Whoa, too much! Congratulations! You beat our 5 contest trainers. You have earned a fabulous prize. We've earned a nugget from the mystery trainer. By the way, how would you like to join Team Rocket? We're a group of professional criminals specializing in Pokemon. Want to join? It's not really a convincing argument to say you're criminals. You could have just said, we're just a special team. You should totally join us. Want to join? Are you sure? Come on, join us. I'm telling you to join. Okay, you need convincing. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Love that. That little nod. I think it's the Godfather or something. Or Goodfellas, one or the other. And I forgot to go and heal, but that's fine. This is gonna be one of those days, isn't it? Just using confusion. This is also why I hate Zubat, because the grunts use them constantly. They're almost as common as frickin' Caterpie on a Bug-type trainer team. Really annoying, but hey. Yeah, okay, never mind. I'll shut up now. Please hit. Hey! No, I didn't even hit myself in confusion that time. Screw you, sir! Alright, you are good. And lucky now, finally. With your ability, you'd become a top leader at Team Rocket. Honestly, that would make an interesting spin-off game. I mean, we've already had an ex-con criminal as a Pokemon protagonist before. I'm surprised they haven't actually, you know, made another game with, like, something like that, where he plays the villain. Come on, think of the opportunity. Don't let this chance go to waste. That could be an interesting idea for, like, a Pokemon protagonist, because we've already had Wes from Coliseum, who's an ex-criminal of... He's an ex-member of Team Snag'em, which is an evil team. But Pokemon will probably just, you know... Pokemon will follow its same formula. Which, okay, fair enough. But we should get another spin-off with that. That'd be cool. Maybe we could play as West again someday if we ever get a third Shadow game. There's one thing I want to do before we call it for this video. Okay, no, we have to go to Bill's house in order to finish this. This game really wants you to just go through these routes here. You can't save these guys for grinding fodder for later. Also, there's a new Pokemon we can grab here that I want to show off, if we can find it. It's not Pidgey. There it is! That's one of them. Abra. That Pokemon Gary was using, or the Pokemon that Ether was using, it's actually catchable, and honestly, it's a pretty good Pokemon once it evolves into Kadabra, because it's a Trade Evolution Pokemon, but it's a Psychic type, and it's one of the best Psychic types in the game. Let's go! Lucky Streak! Green Health! Usually it's usually impossible to catch with just a green health, so you need like the status it or something, but it's faster than you for starters, and it can teleport away, which, thank God we just caught it first try. Things are looking up! There's another Pokemon we can find, but I'm probably not going to catch it yet. It's a Pokemon called Bellsprout, so if you didn't have a grass starter or pick a grass starter, Bellsprout's actually a pretty good choice. Not gonna lie. Try Hiker Wayne. as an Onix. Gotta switch out. I can't do anything against that. And wow, that's what you consider a critical hit. This goes to show that kind of Onix may look big, but he's actually kind of weak stats-wise. He's totally not. He's totally just. It's totally kind of like false advertising if you think about it. Just you see this big giant snake monster, and it's one of the slowest Pokemon, and it's one of the weaker ones. Dad took me for a great party on the SSN in Vermilion City. Foreshadowing. This guy is Youngster Dan. He has a Slowpoke. That's a new Pokemon. It's a Pokemon. It's a Virgin exclusive Pokemon to our game. And it's pretty good. It's a Water Psychic type. It's one of the better Pokemon in the first gen. So yeah, it's definitely worth catching. This has just been freaking Confusion City here. I do not like it. I want to see if I can actually luck out here. Come on, Tempchu, luck out. Ugh. It's annoying. I hate confusion. I'm not mad. Well, I'm mad because you just have confusion. That's not cool. We have a few more trainers to get through. Hi, my boyfriend is cool. Picnicker Kelsey. Nidoran as a Nidoran male. Yeah, your Peck may be super effective, but it does little. Does little to stop this tank. My conditioning isn't the best. And I actually want to fight this trainer because I want this guy to move from like his spot up there. That way I don't have to come back here and use cut to get that item up there, pretty much. So I don't mind fighting a hiker just for the... I don't mind fighting a hiker just so I can get the item up there for later. Or get it earlier. Because I don't like backtracking. Yeah, get used to me just sweeping Geodudes. That's gonna become a pretty common occurrence pretty soon. I'd say give or take 5 episodes from now, I'll be like fighting a bunch of hikers. I'll probably, who knows, I might be past that at some point. I just know that hikers become a lot... There's a lot more hikers in, like, frickin'... There's a lot of hikers in, like, later dungeons, like, caves and all that. They tend to favor those places because they can catch their rock Pokemon. And they also have things like Machop, of course. Hyper Knob. What kind of parents name you Knob? Also, let's get this guy to come down from that area. Oh, cool guy! I've got a girlfriend. Let me guess, you're dating that toots over there. saying it like a mob boss. Hey, Guts, gonna take out the dog. I don't know what kind of accent that is, but whatever. Talk like I'm in the mob. I don't know. And of course it degrades as soon as I kind of put focus on it. On my accent there. Intimidate. Which is really annoying since the main way I do damage to these Ekans when I'm using an Ivysaur is frickin' Tackle, which is a physical move. Flint! Aw, darn. Aw, darn yourself. Secret power. Okay, that was worth it. It's a TM. And I want to avoid this trainer just because I want to save him for the future party member I was talking about. We're actually going to see if we can get him next episode, actually. My friend has many cute Pokemon. I'm so jealous. And this is our final optional... No, not optional. Mandatory trainer fight. This game totally prepares you for the next gym because there's a lot of trainer fights up ahead too, so yeah, they really prepare you, even though the level gap between the second gym and the third gym are like, it's pretty much non-existent. There's only, they're pretty much the same level. And there's an entire dungeon too with like trainers all over the place. So yeah, it's like overkill. So you have this, you have Nugget Bridge, this route, you have the upcoming routes, then you have the entire dungeon that's going to be coming up later. You have an optional dungeon you can grind in and catch you can catch a Pokemon that shuts down the third gym leader. And of course you got trainers on the route next to that optional dungeon. And my god, just pretty much just... The third gym leader is not hard at all. Like, he's one of the easier fights. This game just gets easier and easier as things kind of progress. Like, I'd say Misty is the hardest fight in this game. And of course, the final bosses are actually harder than Misty, but... Hey, Clefairy, let's catch it! Hiya, I'm a Pokemon. No, I'm not! Call me Bill. I'm the true blue Pokemaniac. Hey, what's that skeptical look? I'm not joshing you, pal. I screwed up an experiment and got combined with a Pokemon. That's honestly kind of disturbing. And probably something on the internet, too, which I did not want to look up. And I advise you not to look it up, too. So how about it? Help me out here. Wait till I get inside the teleporter. Go into my PC and run the cell separation system. Okay, let's leave this creepy guy. Okay, I'm not that cruel. In the frickin' what's it called? Doc initiated the teleporter cell separator. In the original game, it was just a costume party he went to or something. Or that actually might have been the anime, but I think it was also just a costume he was stuck in and he couldn't find the zipper anymore in the original, which is way funnier. Yeah, thanks, bud. I owe you one. So, did you come to see my Pokemon collection? You didn't? That's a bummer. I got to thank you. Oh, here, maybe this'll do. We received an SS ticket. That cruise ship, and yeah, the SSN. That's the dungeon that I'm talking about that has all the trainers that we're gonna be tackling later. I hear there's lots of trainers on board too. They invited me to their party, but I can't stand fancy dues. Why don't you go instead of me? Go on, have a good time. Teleporter displayed on screen for the PC matter. Okay, I have to come back in and come... So if you want to... There's a certain... Let's see. Bill's favorite Pokemon list. Yeah, you have to come back in and out to check its Pokemon list. Which Pokemon do you want to see? Eevee! Of course. Pretty iconic. It's iconic next to Pikachu. Because of its many evolutions. Like Flareon. And Jolteon. And Vaporeon. So yeah, technically you do get an Eevee, but you only get one, so that's what that dex is for. Which makes you think, why didn't they do the same thing for the Pewter Museum in, like, the fossil Pokemon? Just because you're probably not going to see them. You're only going to see one unless you trade. Well, we achieved a lot. And there's one last thing we have to do. Let's go put away our Abra first, we caught. I'm so glad we caught it, though. This episode's getting kind of cluttered enough, so a small part of me wants to... A small part of me wants to call it here and maybe get the next part up. But, we'll see. Cerulean City. Let's see here. You know what? I'm curious about what... I'm gonna say... Curious as to what this Team Rocket member's doing? We'll find out next episode as we continue on forward. We will save our game here, and we will call it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and putting up with my commentary this time. I was a little hyperbolic after that first attempt at the gym leader. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and stay fresh, and this is Metal Kid Doc, signing out.